What's going on, guys? Camel Korean here. Not only do I do fishing, but I love the fish keeping hobby. And this right here is a special tank. Actually, it's a 125-gallon pond. Nice little pond upgrade from what they used to be in, which was about a 25-gallon kiddie pool. And I have 4 different species of turtles living in this pond, as well as 3 different species of fish, all of them wild caught. The fish I have are eastern mosquito fish, bluegill, and dollar sunfish. Pretty much I caught most of the fish with a dip net, few bluegill with a cast net, and the biggest bluegill in here, which is probably around the 5-inch mark, I caught with a 164-ounce jig head and a little chartreuse grub, 1-inch grub. But guys, I wanted to show you my little pond I've been working on for about 3 weeks. Really good deal on this. You could pick it up at Lowe's for under $100, and that's a great price for a 125-gallon pond, or a pond liner, I mean. Another cool thing I got with the pond is this little waterfall. It's a little 2.5-gallon attachment piece, and I just have it sitting on the cinder block back there, but I have it filled with lava rock to help with biological filtration, and also I have pothos growing out of it, which filters the water here. But I have a submersible pump right under those rocks right there that feeds it and pushes the water out, and then I put that tile right there to help direct the flow of the water. And this is the outflow right here for my canister filter. I have the hose, intake hose, running down through here and up right in the middle of the pond. And as you can see, the water flow basically flows in a circle and goes right into the middle. And also in the middle I have a sponge filter, and I mainly use that to just be a micro filter for the fine filtration. That filter I usually have to clean out on a weekly because it gets so gunked up, but the canister filter I usually clean maybe every 4 to 6 months. That I will probably never have to clean, but maybe once a year. It just depends. This is a new setup for me, so I'm taking everything as it comes. I have a few plants growing on the side that are real, and I have fake plants. These are all fake plants right here. This is an aloe plant, that's real. I put some fake vine plants along the edge here to help kind of hide the edge, make it more natural. A few fake plants. Got a mother and tongue plant right there, or mother-in-law tongue plant, weird ass name. Got some tropical plants there. I believe these are from like Peru or Venezuela, I can't remember. And this cool little plant right here, Venus flytrap. I thought it was pretty cool to have, since I have lights that run on, and especially in the early night have a lot of little bugs and moths that fly around there, and whatever flies into the water falls into the water, turtles or the fish can eat. And also this guy, get a little snack right there. But this right here is an older turtle bank that I made out of PVC pipe, zip ties, and light diffuser. Put a couple slate rocks right there because they're very good at absorbing heat, so it's kind of like heating pads. And then I have a dirt box right here for mainly this girl right here. She's a female, well, of course, but I've had her laid eggs once, so it's a good idea if you are going to have female turtles, you got to have a dirt box right there. so they could dig and lay eggs. And you're probably asking, well, how does she get pregnant? By that guy right there. Two different species, not very much. They're kind of in the same class, but they are two different species. The eastern musk turtle mating with a three-striped mud turtle. They're both mud turtles, but I just found it very interesting and odd. But that's pretty cool in my book. And the other two turtles I have is a Yellow-Bellied Slider. You can see that one right there. I believe she's a female. And the last turtle I have is a Mississippi map turtle. That one you may not see because that guy is always hiding. Still, after almost 2 years, that thing still hides from me. But more on the pond here. It's a really nice pond. It has basically 2 levels. That right there and that right there. You could use, you could put plants, like potted plants like this right there on the edge. And it goes about 18 inches deep, which is great. Keeps the water cool. Oh, there's a head. There's a Mississippi mat right there on the other side of that rock. Oh, it's gone. Yeah, see? That thing is so skittish. But let's do a little feeding right here. I usually feed them little turtle pellets. These are good to have. It kind of helps with when they have a lot, dry scales, dry shell, calcium. Sometimes I dose it with the food, but most of the time I just use basically cuttle bone right here. This provides all the calcium that these turtles need. But yeah, I just use basic little pellets. Yeah, the turtles don't get it, the fish will. And fish will eat anything, but usually I feed them this stuff right here, just some basic pellets. These sink, so there's the Mississippi map. There he is. But yeah, usually I have these lights run on 12 hours a day. And then at night, right when it turns dark, I have another timer that turns on some blue LEDs. I got some Christmas lights going on there. And right here I got a blue LED that shines down into there. Pretty cool stuff. But yeah, this is my upgraded turtle pond right here. Well, guys, I hope you enjoy this turtle pond here. Took me a few weeks to make, but I think it's turned out pretty cool. Guys, if you like this, let me know if you want to see more videos like this. You know, updates or just some feeding videos, maybe underwater tours. You know, whatever floats your boat. But guys, until next time, tight lines and keep fishing. Later.